Good morning to all. I welcome you all, students, viewers, and listeners. So, today I am going to start 2.7. Okay, a very fine poem given to you by Lord Byron. Okay, so let's have a slight introduction about him. Born in 1788 to 1824. Okay, so he was simply known as Lord Byron, was famous English romantic poet, satirist, and a politician too. He started his career at the age of 21. Okay, so let's move towards our poem. He has given you a very fine poem, She Walks in Beauty. It is a short lyrical poem which celebrates the beauty of a female. The poet describes an unnamed woman who has a sparkling beauty, and poet says that not only her external appearance is beautiful, but beyond that the inner goodness is such an extreme height that it makes her more attractive. Okay, now here Byron compares her beauty with the night sky, and she is simple, calm, and perfect beauty. Although the poet has given the poem in a very fine, can be called as a love poem, but poet never actually declares his love for that lady. Okay, so let's start the poem. She walks in beauty. Now, before we go in the meaning, let's give some priority to the word beauty. So here beauty means that not only the physical appearance, the beauty should be in your thought, in your thinking, the way you look towards the thing. Okay, if your perspective changes, the things changes. Okay, so here a very fine poet, a poet who has it is a complete different poem according to me. A poem which shows you different perspective, a different way looking towards beauty. Okay, till now I have not got such a nice poem. So I hope this poem will change your heart with it. It will give you a pleasing effect on your mind. Okay, and not only the external beauty, but beyond that the inner qualities, the inner goodness makes you a good person. Okay, and the beauty remains in the eyes, the person, the way he looks. That's the more priority. Okay, so let's start the poem. She walks in beauty like night of the cloudless climes and starry skies. Okay, and all that best of dark and bright meet in her aspect and her eyes, just mellow to the tender light which heavens to the gaudy day denies. So what the poet says here, the poet says that when she walks, okay, when she walks, beauty just flows. She's so beautiful, so elegant, so radiant. Okay, further the poet says that her beauty is compared with a night which is cloudless, only stars are there, and the stars are just like diamond. You can imagine how beautiful he has given the compliment to that lady. Okay, all that best of dark and bright meet in her aspect and her eyes. And further the poet says that she has a best combination of dark and bright that makes her skin more glowy, more radiant, more brighter, that can be seen not only the external but her internal aspect can be highlighted by the things, and it can be seen in her eyes. Thus mellowed to the tender light which heavens to the gaudy day denies. It means her beauty is just like moonlight, which is calm, peaceful, but then too soothing effect it gives to your heart. Okay, her beauty is just came from heaven, and the moonlight beauty is more rise than the day sunlight. Okay, so here at the end of the first stanza, the poet gives her priority that her beauty, her glow is just compared with the moonlight, which is calm, peaceful, and very better than the sunlight. Okay, next stanza. One shade the more, one ray the less, half impaired the nameless grace. Now the poet says that if a single shade might be less or might be more, then half of the 50% of her beauty might have damaged. Okay, which waves in her in every raven's tresses or softly lightens her face. So poet says that her hairs are very long, dark, black, and which falls on her cheeks and makes her look more beautiful. Where the thoughts are serenely sweet, expresses how pure, how dear they dwell, their dwelling place. Sorry. So poet says that her thoughts are very beautiful, very calm, very soothing, which are expressed in a very happy way. Okay, which are pure, how dear, their dwelling place. And the most important thing here at the end, he says that the dwelling place means in her it exists, so everything is good, her beauty is glorified, that it has came from heaven, and every goodness is there. She is just second to angel. Okay, in that way you can imagine. On that chick and that brow, so soft, so calm yet elegant. Her cheeks, her eyebrows, the skin is so soft, so calm, so pleasant, but they are more attractive. The smile that wins, the tints that glows. Her smile is just $1 million smile that wins many of their hearts. Okay, and the skin that glows, white glows. Now come to the main point. What poet says that, but yet of the days in the goodness spent, a mind at peace with all below, her heart loses love innocent. So poet says that the days which she has spent were completely with the goodness, good behavior, good work, good deeds, good thoughts, good attitude, that gives her so happy, that happiness makes her more beautiful, and her mind is completely peace. Okay, and last line poet says that her heart whose love is innocent. How much innocent she looks, in the same way her heart is also innocent, and the love is also innocent, which has no intention, nothing. A pure soul, a pure heart, and a pure love is been given here. A very fine poem to you by Lord Byron. I hope you have understood, because it is a best poem in your text given you, which glorifies the beauty in such an extreme level that we realizes the importance of beauty. And according to me, this is the reality. The beauty should be considered in that way, not only the external but the internal things. Indirectly the poet want to say that whatever we give priority to the external thing, better enhance the inner quality, that we can take from our poet what he has given to us. Let's try it. Okay, so students, basically here the text doesn't gives you the aspect just to score the marks. Okay, but beyond that, somewhere it will help us to change our mentality, our thinking. It gives us a very nice feeling that okay, today we got a new thing, that only the external beauty is not important, the internal thinking should be also changed. When we change our attitude towards the things changes. Okay, so very finely, I hope you will love Lord Byron's poem very nicely, and if you are liked it, share it, subscribe it. Thank you, readers, listeners, viewers, and the students. Thank you all.